has purchased. 4, track and trace through e-citizens. We undertake the digital tracking of gas cylinders in the market. This contract is being awarded to Delaru, and we all know that William Ruto owns Delaru. Mr. William Ruto, please leave small-scale traders alone. You have taken too much. And again, we kindly ask you, how much is enough? The Kenya Integrated Election Management System. Kenyans, you'll bear witness that I have spoken to the IEBC chairman, Mr. Erastus Ethekon, in my capacity as a leader in this country and as a responsible citizen on several electoral matters. I have advised him that IEBC has had image and trust issues, and the people of Kenya for a long time know that. I've taken the trouble further and reminded him of the 2007-2008 inactions and actions of the then ECK, Electoral Commission of Kenya, and the resultant chaos and mayhem in the country. Ethekon knows how controversial his appointment was and to whom he pays his allegiance to. Nevertheless, the country has 55 million Kenyans. Mr. Ethekon has a choice to make: stand with Kenyans, the 55 million of them, or choose to burn this country. He lives around and he knows the people of Kenya. From the outset, Kenyans hold the view that his commission and himself are an appendage of William Ruto. And they are biased and do so to serve his political playbook. He has not spoken to this matter, he will not, and you all know why. Mr. Ethekon is well aware that when he was named as IEBC chairman, he lived in a rented apartment. Mr. Kimani Ichung'wah, the leader of majority, told a group of public officials that they procured a house for Mr. Ethekon in Karen at 200 million shillings. Mr. Ethekon is yet to respond to this matter. You are aware that on 11th August 2026, tender reference number IBC/OIT/01/2026-2027 for the supply, delivery, installation, testing, commissioning, support and maintenance of the Integrated Elections Management System, hardware, equipment and accessories was advertised and is to close on September 1st, 2026 at 10 a.m. You are all aware that Kenyans do not know is that the tender process and the result has already been preconceived and is awaiting rubber stamping to Miru, M-I-R-U, Systems Company Limited of South Korea. Mr. Chairman Ethekon, it is within your knowledge and mischief that what is actually happening is a mundane public relations exercise to manage the other bidders and 55 million Kenyans. Mr. Chairman, you are aware that to facilitate this activity, IBC commissioners fired the procurement manager in IBC and installed a puppet to manage this tender. Mr. Chairman and your Vice Chairman, Fahima Arfat Abdallah, have been compromised as the drivers of this tender process against the concurrence and the wishes of the other commissioners. Mr. Chairman, this is not the first time I'm raising an alarm on your Vice Chairperson. You will recall that during the by-elections in Magarini last year, this same Vice Chairperson was largely involved in the malpractices, and I made the matter public. You did nothing about it. This confirms that she was holding your brief and that you are the appointing authority. Mr. Chairman, with your concurrence, the PS for Interior, Remo Domolo, the PS for Immigration and Citizen Affairs, Mr. Berio Kipsang, have held meetings with Miru Systems Company Limited of South Korea. They are in the process of giving to the company access to the country's voter registration database for integration purposes. But Kenyans are asking, who is Miru System Company Limited? This is a South Korean company with a very bad history of rigging elections across the world. Their global failures are well documented, having faced allegations of faulty technology in Argentina, Philippines, and the DRC, where they deployed their equipment and technology. In 2018, Meru Systems Company Limited supplied BVR kits to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Reports show that they delivered the election equipment 6 months late. Following the controversy, the South Korean government publicly distanced itself from this company. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, in 2023, election observers reported that up to 45% of polling stations experienced equipment malfunctions, and this potentially excluded 17 million Congolese from voting. Again in Congo, illegible voters' cards were used and actual voters were removed from the roll of voters. Following Congo's 2018 and 2023 polls, the U.S. Treasury Department placed election commissions, then President and 2 of his deputies under sanctions for undermining the democratic process of institutions. In 2024, in the Philippines, the mock elections conducted using Meru's technology encountered fatal flaws. Many organizations, especially human rights groups, rejected Meru's explanations, pointing to unresolved security and reliability issues. It is beyond discussions that Kenya would ever even imagine having such a vendor for our 2027 general elections. During the October 2024 parliamentary elections in Iraq's Kurdistan region, election monitors claimed that voting machines in up to 70 to 75% of stations malfunctioned by failing to properly record and transmit results. Iraq's Board of Supreme Audit raised red flags and warned the Election Commission about systems' credibility just days before the vote. Following the election, various political blocs in Iraq claimed the machines were hacked or manipulated, triggering widespread political tension and a mandated manual recount. The Meru plan in Kenya, as directed by William Ruto. Under the instructions of William Ruto, Meru Technologies has been instructed to prepare a new voters register and suppress voters from the following regions perceived to be against this regime. 1, Western Kenya; 2, Nyanza region, but in Kisii and Nyamira counties; 3, the Mount Kenya region; 4, Lower Eastern; 5, Nairobi; 6, Taveta and Namu; 5, Rift Valley in Nakuru, Laikipia, Kajiado, and Narok. We appeal to our development partners and embassies accredited to the Republic of Kenya to take note of this threat to Kenya's electoral democracy. The company should be banned and never allowed to manage any election or supply its equipment and technology to this country. I would like to challenge IBC to confirm if the technical specifications in the tender have not been specifically crafted and tailor-made around the profile of Meru Systems technology. The IBC must tell Kenyans whether this procurement process is in line with provisions of Article 227 of the Constitution and Section 60 and 61 of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act. Further, we are asking, what was and is the role of the Cabinet Secretary for Mining, Ali Joho, and Vice Chairman of IBC Commissioner Fahima Arfat Abdallah in this tender process? Can IBC produce documentary evidence showing who drafted the technical specifications for tender number IBC/OIT/0